Okay, so let's start with question 1, part A here. Okay, as you see, we have a difference in this case of just comma placement, but it makes a big difference in how this would sound and how it would be interpreted. So in this case, the correct answer is C, and I want you to listen to how this would sound. Okay. Bobcats are classified as a species of lynx, a biological category consisting of medium-sized wildcats. Okay, and that brings us to the next question here. The appositive phrase, this phrase here, explains what a bobcat is. So we could remove this phrase without creating any problems. We could just say bobcats are classified as a species of lynx. If we think that somebody doesn't know what a lynx is, we could add this appositive phrase. In writing, we would add a comma, a long dash, or parentheses, preferably here a comma. And the purpose in this case is to explain what a bobcat is. So a bobcat is a species of lynx, and a species of lynx means a biological category consisting of medium-sized wildcats. Right. So we could also say that 1B explains what a lynx is and uses that definition to explain what a bobcat is. The point is that when you're listening to the language, you would use those pauses to help you with new vocabulary like bobcat or lynx. When you're reading, you would recognize that the comma here and the relationship between the lynx and the next part reveal the meaning, the definition of the terms here. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. So 2 of these are fine. One of them is not. Okay, so we need to make this the Spanish-American War, which took place in 1898, resulted in Spain's loss of its remaining overseas territories. Okay, so this is non-essential information. We could remove it without causing any problem. That's why sentence 3 is also good. Sentence 3 does remove this information with the ellipses. Okay, if we said the Spanish-American War that took place in 1898, no pauses, we're acting there as if there were multiple Spanish-American wars, but there has only been one war in U.S. history referred to as the Spanish-American War. So if you say the Spanish-American War that took place in 1898, we'll think that you're trying to say, okay, well, there are other Spanish-American wars, but I'm talking about the 1898 one, and that's just simply not historically accurate. Okay. All right, question number 3 here. We're looking at a similar type of situation. Dr. Suzuki, a dentist at Ugly Baby Dental Clinic, says that beverages are forbidden in her house. All right, well, hopefully we recognize that no logical person, nobody smart enough to become a dentist, will say that beverages are forbidden, prohibited. Of course you can have a drink in your house, water or something like that. Okay? Sentence 3 means the same thing as sentence 1, so it's also kind of crazy. Which contains sugar does not limit this information. In other words, Dr. Suzuki says that beverages are forbidden in her house. By the way, you might want to know that all beverages contain sugar. Not true. We want to choose number 2 here because beverages that contain sugar limits this, restricts the meaning. It means beverages in general are okay. Beverages that contain sugar, as one phrase, beverages that contain sugar are not allowed in her house. Okay. All right. Similar idea in question 4. So number 1 and number 3 mean the same thing, and they both make sense. Vegans don't eat anything that contains animal products. All right. The object of eat, the thing they do not eat, is anything that contains animal products. If we choose 2, we now are saying vegans don't eat anything. By the way, all food has animal products. Okay, that's not true. Of course, vegans eat. A vegan who doesn't eat is not a vegan anymore. It's a corpse, a dead person.